Hey there, it's Tim with Two Buds. This video is going to be a little different today because I'm just going to record in one swoop, no editing, and just put it up. So I'm just going to be talking. Two, it's a little different because I'm actually putting up content that's seeing the light of day. I've been kind of slow about putting up videos, so sorry about that. I want to talk about what happened today. Charlie Kirk was assassinated today, and that is a person that is not going to go home to his family. And it was violent and graphic, and people saw it. This is not a political video. Two buds, one shroom. I don't like to get in politics with people because our message about mental health and being nutritious and being healthy and being growing as a person is more important than perverted politics. That's just how I feel. So this video is not going to be about the political left and political right. It's not about that. It's about the fact that someone is not going home to their family. That's sad. A human died today. If someone had died in that seat that was on the political left, I'd still be making this video because I think it's wrong that someone that makes a living by getting in front of people and defending their beliefs with discussion and debate was murdered because of their viewpoints. Like that is discussion and debate are valuable to me because people can grow from it. People can become ultimately a better person and learn from it. And I don't like seeing people get their emotions involved and it becomes like a win-lose argument, which again, Charlie Kirk put out some of that content that is like 60-second shorts of, kind of like the I gotcha, you're wrong type of content. And so I didn't agree with the packaging, right? I think that it was effective. And I think that it may have swayed the election. But it's not about whether that's, the political left messaging or political right. It's the fact that someone that chose to use healthy means of debate and was killed because of his views. That's wrong. So this is a video to talk about. We need to take a step back. And this is just a gentle reminder, kind of like I'm, kind of reaching on over the shoulder, being like, hey, just take a breather. Everyone, it's really easy to get riled up about a topic. It happens to me. I feel that way about our healthcare system and just oversight that's happening with mental health stuff. But it's really easy to do that just in our environment today because we have social media companies that are making billions of dollars by driving intentionally inciting videos in your feed, stuff that you hate, knowing that you're going to click it. And it's just mentally taking a toll on you. It's inciting your emotions. It's riling you up. It's making you mad. And they do it anyways. It's going to wear on your mental health, and they do it anyways. And we also have these media outlets that are doing journalism, but they're also making headlines to be as inciting as possible, to make you mad, because viewership and clicks make money. So it may make sense to take a pause from some of your consumption of this media for your mental health. Your response from what happened today it's very easy to be vitriolic or make a joke or feel a certain way about some political side. Let's just say that. You got to check yourself. You shouldn't be getting mad here, in my opinion. You should be getting sad a little bit. Because, again, this is a tragedy. And it's not about the political message. It's about the fact that someone that chose, in my opinion, healthy means to defend their views was just gunned down. And that ain't good. No one deserves that. I don't care what political side you're on. You have a right to communicate and defend your positions. It's really easy to not like that person's opinions, but we're supposed to be in a free country. I wish that people were a little bit more articulate in their opinions and had less ego outside of communicating that, and it wasn't about win-loss, but we got to do better job at making sure those elements are in our political discussion. It's not about right or wrong. It's about us making sure that we're doing the best we possibly can to be as balanced as we can. Well, today was extremism, and it's sad. A lot of people witnessed all that, and it was graphic. And guess what? These media outlets are going to keep showing it to you. It's going to incite some emotion. Some people are actually happy from this. You got to watch. That's some radioactive stuff that you got to avoid. You can't feed into it. You got to take a step back. Someone died today. And you may be listening to this, and you may have felt some sort of mental explosion one way or the other. I may be talking to you, maybe talking to someone else that needs to listen to this video, but my point is, if your reaction was to just explode with anger, this is a good message to hear for yourself. These topics are extremely complicated. Political topics. You got to remind yourself, 80% of the people that are out there in the world, they won't be on the political fringe one way or the other. The political fringe are generally who make you boiling mad. But the majority of people you talk to, they're going to be reasonable and understand the nuance with these complex topics. They understand that not everything is black and white. Guess what our politicians are doing? When they get up in front of those podiums, they're making everything black and white all the time, and it's driving us nuts. And it's wearing on us. It's making us a little cray-cray. And we got to just remind ourselves that the messaging from these politicians is pornographic. It's designed to be extreme to get away from the real topics. And the real topics, in my opinion, are delivering justice to these evil people in power, quite frankly, that are corrupt and are making a lot of money and maintaining a lot of power that aren't seeing a jail cell. And that is driving people nuts too, on both political sides. And that's a thing. Some people act like it's only on one political side, where they don't want people, these politicians, go to jail, and they keep saying, "Hey, it's the other people on the political side that aren't wanting to send these people to jail." But again, if you talk to 8 out of 10 people, 8 out of 10 people will be like, "No, man, our side's doing it too," and they know that that's a thing. So, someone died today, and I want to remind y'all of that. Life is not a permanent condition. It's temporary. And today's a tragedy. And you may not agree with the political messaging with what he said, but he chose effective and healthy means to defend his point of views. You should be sad about that, because this isn't a statement to people that you don't have that anymore, and that's not good. Or you're under risk of being taken out if you stand vocally for your views, and advocate for them. I think an important part of that process, by the way, is you can have views and advocate for them, but you always got to be open-minded to the other side and think through the other side's point of view. And it's okay to soften your stance on things as time grows or you grow. You should have a network of people like that. And if you don't have one, you'll develop one. Prioritize developing that. Call a friend. I called a friend today that is the political opposite of me. And we talked about this today, about what happened. But I'll tell you, it's real tempting to have a lot of vitriol and anger right now. Wake up from that. Preserve your mental health and give yourself a bullshit check to make sure that you're not falling into that trap. And if you're falling into that trap, this video is for you. Wake up and take a step back. Take a deep breath and recognize you're getting pumped up for the wrong reasons, I think. Again, these social media companies are jamming you full of hate. Same thing with media outlets and our politicians. And when your friends fall into that trap and they get kind of ego-y and say some half-baked opinions that make you mad as well, it can just make you even more mad. But you got to remind yourself at the end of the day, these are just people, and they are not immune to this stuff. And I think that we're being manipulated. So, but not you, though. You listen to this video, you heard me out, you got a little reminder to keep doing the best you can and keep paying good things forward. Because what you choose to do with your time and to put good out there in the world, like your choice to put good out there in the world, even if the world isn't promising you that back, that's ultimately all that you can control. And that's a good choice to make. And it's going to pay dividends. I will put out 2 Bloods, 1 Shroom content. I just haven't done the best job at it. I've had to, make a living. But our project's doing really well. Like you should see our Discord. I've got tons of resources to help all sorts of people. That's what I'm choosing to do. So, depression, anxiety, wanting to hydrate, be more disciplined, whether it's a topic about psychedelic therapy or recovery or, just something related to your health. Plug into us, man. There's a lot of good that I really think can be delivered to people if they just were to tune into us. I need to make more content. Keep paying good things forward. And keep doing the best you can, guys. Have a good one.